Okay, good. So you want to do? You want me to do it? So good. Okay, good morning. So you can see my head. Is it unmuted? Yes, it is. Hey, Jason. And is Jason there? Jason's recording. Okay, so here we are back here for another week, our final week of this module. Well, not of this module, of this week. It's 4 weeks, and this is the 4th week. We then get a week off. Pallian's not feeling well, so she's just called me a few minutes ago to ask me to come down and if I could lead it for her. So I'm doing this meditation off the cuff on the run, but regardless, in between times, I do think about what meditations. I do think about what I want to lead for the next meditation. And so I have been thinking about it. So what I was thinking I would like to do is just to do last week's meditation again, but I'm not going to do all of it, to just try and slow that down. So yeah, because I'm doing today and tomorrow, I can do both verses that I looked at. So yeah, that was chapter 6 on our patience, verse 31 and verse 48. And I have written them both down here. So, all right. Bring your awareness into your body, into the space. And just become aware of the present moment. Present moment, wonderful moment. Being so fortunate to have a precious human rebirth. To have all the causes and conditions, all the richnesses, endowments and richnesses with this perfect human rebirth so we can practice Dharma. We are so fortunate, so blessed. And so grateful. So just becoming aware of your breath, making sure you're in a comfortable position. Becoming aware of our channel where our consciousness rides on. That goes from our perineum all the way up to the crown of our head. And the chakras. At our crown, at our throat, at our heart, just below our navel, and our base chakra. And just become aware of a glow at your heart chakra. Your own bodhicitta. And as you're breathing in, this glow gets bigger, feeling your capacity of loving others growing, being prepared to take on their suffering. And allowing that glow, that flame, that glow to become bigger and bigger. It fills your whole body with warmth and acceptance, accepting ourselves, with compassion. Then allowing that love, that glow to leave your body from all your pores. And as it leaves your body and reaches out, everything that it touches, it transforms into purity and clarity, acceptance. The environment becomes perfect and pure, and all the beings that it touches all are enlightened. They're relieved of all their suffering. So this light transforms everything to pure light clarity. And it keeps on reaching out right to the end of the universe. Or there is no end. To all realms. Sending out your love and compassion, wanting others to be happy, free from suffering, and to ultimately reach enlightenment. The bliss of the enlightened mind that understands emptiness, that pure light clarity. All realms, all beings are touched by this. Then gradually that condenses back and you feel the blessing of the gurus who are always around us. Filling us with joy, This light continues to condense back into us, back into our heart space. Just reminding us of our own inner Buddha nature, which is always there. Always there to help us to deal with difficult times, especially times when we feel as though people are irritating us or annoying us. We often have these conversations floating around in the back of our head. They seem to be, well, certainly for myself, more prevalent than the kind comments that I could think about people, thinking about their good qualities. Instead, often thinking about negative qualities of others. And then, they open their mouth and it just seems to prove it. And verse 31, which reminds us that everything is governed by factors, that nothing governs itself, that these thoughts, these unkind thoughts that are often triggered by people in our environment or just our environment are our thoughts from our karma, from our past causes and conditions, our past causes. We've created the causes for these thoughts. They just don't appear spontaneously, even though that's the way they can appear. They just arise. But these thoughts arise due to past causes that we have created. And so when we can understand this and have this floating through our mind, when our negative thoughts arise about others or our frustration and annoyance, and the conversation starts, and we can remind ourselves, and we probably do remind ourselves, I've created the cause for this. This is my mind that is creating this storyline. And that if I continue behaving in this way, it's only going to make this storyline, this habituated way of thinking, stronger. So it's important that I put in the effort to think more kindly, to put in the effort to realize that there is nothing inherent, nothing real about these thoughts, that the person that I'm thinking badly of, that's not the way it is. It's not the way they are. This is my projection. It is like it's like an illusion that I'm creating. It's almost as though I'm creating a bad dream for myself. And it's just not necessary. It's just not the way it is. There's always that lovely metaphor of clouds. You know, it can be like a grey cloud of negative thoughts, that if we practice patience, if we just sit with it, we can just watch it dissipate. We choose not to contribute to it, to these thoughts. That really these thoughts, it's just like an apparition or a mirage. There is nothing solid or concrete or real or even necessarily true about it, about our negative thoughts. Because ultimately we all want to be happy. People are only playing out behaviors and actions that they think ultimately will bring them happiness. In some ways, our Western psychology tells us, oh no, it's good to express your anger, it's good to get it out. It's good to say what you think and what you mean in harsh ways. But I think as Buddhists, and I think just as more mature people, we know that this can make the situation worse. Just seems to the anger, the negative energy just seems to get a roll on then. I mean, sometimes it can, somebody has to be calm, somebody has to practice patience, and so negative energy can slowly dissipate. But ultimately, it's us. We need to be responsible for our own energy, for our own activity, for our own mind, for our own thoughts. And the more that we can see them as an apparition, as projections, as a mirage, of not being solid or concrete, of being like a reflection or a hallucination. So I'd like you to spend the last few minutes just really trying to develop a sense of any difficult moment, any difficult time, maybe even your current frustration, as being like a hallucination, like a dream, and just sitting with it, and not ignoring it and not staring it down either, but just sitting with it with kindness and compassion. Everything is governed by other factors, and in this way, nothing governs itself. Understanding this, I should not become angry with phenomena that are like apparitions. It's where patience, this tool of patience, this skill of patience, it really is so fortunate that we are having this opportunity to really flesh it out and look at all the qualities of patience. It's understanding the emptiness, but it's also practicing compassion. And so we'll just conclude this meditation by thanking our gurus, our teachers, both past and present, Shantideva, Lama Tsongkhapa, Nagarjuna Chandrakirti, all our teachers, and our current teachers, His Holiness, Lama Zopa, and our precious Geshe Siltrum, who we are so fortunate to have him here with us at Chenrezig, have his energy, his boundless bodhicitta, and that we are able to sit at his feet and listen to his teachings, which he is part of the living tradition, all the way back to the Buddha Bhagavan. We are so fortunate, so blessed, and we dedicate the effort of this meditation today to their long life, and that we may always be hooked into being in their first line of disciples, and that they will always teach us until we all reach enlightenment. Okay. So I've been a bit embodied, I feel so a bit headless here with just my head there. Anyway, thank you. I hope it was helpful. Hope it was helpful. All right, and we've got Geshe Siltrum coming soon. Yay! We are so lucky. I remember when I first arrived here at Chenrezig, ordained, and I sat in my first Guru Puja, and they always stop where, you know, and it's and to rejoice, you know, we often stop that during the Lamrim prayer, to stop and rejoice. And I just wanted to go, yay, I'm here. So fortunate, so fortunate. It's an amazing Gompa here, isn't it? So fortunate. We are so lucky. Okay, we'll see you all later then. Bye for now.